Hey everyone, just wanted to show you some crazy Gen AI stuff. So we created a long form video, then we created a blog from that video, and then we asked AI to do some scary stuff with it. So I'll hand over to Connor and show you. So it's on our blog. You'll be able to see this article on there as well. So go and take a look.
Yeah, so using our kind of YouTube video that we created along with this blog, I kind of ran those for some Gen AI tools to sort of create this and let them talk kind of Azure Policy podcast. So what this is essentially a podcast. It's a very conversational with two, fake people curated by AI that go ahead and discuss the topic of Azure Policy, all based around both the YouTube transcript that we made along with this blog. So it's kind of using what the information that we've created to go ahead and create this. So I think if we click and go ahead and maybe give a listen for
Okay.
maybe 30 seconds or so, we'll hear it. It's very conversational and very ordered. You've probably not heard anything quite like it before.
Okay, so today we're diving into something that I think we can all relate to, those Azure costs. You know that feeling when you open your monthly bill and it's like, whoa, how did that happen?
Yeah, that cloud cost roller coaster. It's a ride nobody enjoys.
Exactly. So we're digging into Azure policy and how to use it to get those costs under control.
It's a game changer for sure.
Okay, so Azure policy, I'll be honest, it sounds a bit intimidating. Like, is this something that's only for, the Azure experts out there?
Not at all. It's actually much more accessible than people think.
Okay, good to know. But before we get into the how-to, can you give us a quick overview of what Azure policy actually is?
Sure. At its core, Azure Policy is all about setting those guardrails for your Azure environment. Think of it as a way to define rules and then have those rules automatically enforced across your Azure resources.
Okay, so like automated governance for my Azure world.
Exactly.
So less of the, oops, how did we end up with 1,000 virtual machines we're not using?
You got it.
It's really interesting, and even from that small snippet, you can hear them even like sort of stumbling over their own words, which I think is very interesting to almost make it more listenable. They, have those
Yeah,
ums and ahs in there. That I think even as
true.
people who want to make the videos themselves, we try our best to cut that out or train ourselves not to do that. I know I still do it plenty, but
Yeah, yeah.
it's very interesting that an AI would go ahead and add those ums and ahs and
Wow.
pauses in place, isn't it? It's very interesting.
That's interesting that you said that because I didn't even notice that until you just told me then. I didn't realize they were
Yeah, I
doing
think
that.
it's
So it just sounded
all a
natural.
part. Yeah, it's all a part of just making it like listenable and make it feel human, I think, which is
Yeah.
very interesting.
Amazing. So yeah, check out this blog, check out the video that we actually did, which was real that we made, and then check out the AI version of this fake podcast. Pretty interesting. So
Okay.
yeah, thanks again, and thanks, Connor.
Yeah, thanks, Pranesh.